It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Indianapolis Colts and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 19 tight, 19 tight. Check, Panthers. Warriors 70, 79 Broncos.
Richardson throwing to start out. That pass caught by Gould. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Drop 50, drop, go.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kane Madrano makes the play. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak because they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Cowboy 80, 18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Trying for it with Milrow. Milrow caught by his running back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First down from the 42.
Buffalo 18. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Dragon 60.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're on it right away with that tackle. Stop comes at the 26-yard line.
Seven Pirates, seven Pirates.
And the Colts. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
19 right.
Richardson on first and 10. He's got it at the 6. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Harris has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Come on.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's now third and goal.
Here's Giddens. And this is going to end behind the line. Brock, a great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on fourth and goal. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And he won't come through on fourth and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
In truth, Kate, it felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. They said with that sack in mind, Brock, we all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
60 Bison, 6.
From his end zone, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up fourth and long. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, 5.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Brings up second and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Robert Longerbeam in there to pick it off. And the Seahawks take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Buffalo 18. Ready. 79 Broncos.
Will Rowe from the gun. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Come on.
Play action, it's Richardson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Will take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Ready. Panther 60.
Milroe with it on 1st. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Time coverage here from the Colts. 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, trap 50, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Offense in the hurry up here.
Cougar 19.
Brings up 4th down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Milroe to throw on 4th. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They've dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at first down here. Play action with Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. With 3rd and 10 coming up, they felt comfortable going ahead and declining that penalty. There's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down.
Here we go. Cut. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 19 Lions.
Air it out on 3rd. He gets this one to Gould. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Panther 60. Panther 60. Drop 60. Dragon 60. Ready.
Richardson to throw again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Throws caught. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts start to fight back with their first points of this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Okay, ready.
1st and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, Milrow. Getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Colts get to him. Down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
7-yard ball.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
Got it. Ready?
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Let's go now. 18, pop, 19, 16 average. 18, rattler, 18, rattler.
Third and long for him here. Brought in right side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Offensive line fast.
70, Timberwolf. Trap 60, trap 60.
Trying for it with Milrow. He finds him beyond the marker. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
This is Giddens. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side. Our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Dragon 60. Go. 60.
To throw, Richardson. Buying some time right. And they pick him off again. Kane Medrano makes the play. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the
40,
40-yard
70.
line.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. It's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
Rig alert. Check smash.
First and
Check
10
smash.
at the 37-yard line.
18 rattler. 18 rattler. Go.
First down throw here from Milrow. Flush down out to his left. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
60 average. Ready. Ready.
2nd and 10. Milrow to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Catches made down the right sideline. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
From the red zone on first. Catch made. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
60 vices, 60 vices. Hey, check that, street.
2nd and 10, again it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. Down the field, he's got Pierce. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down, Indianapolis.
Panther 60. Mustang 19. Panther 11.
On first down, it's Richardson. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Throw intended for Tyler Warren. And it's going to be 2nd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. All set now. 1st and 10.
Warriors 17.
Looking inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Ready? Go.
He'll throw it. Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk, cut 19, cut 19.
Final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Rob Flynn, the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Panther 60, Trap 60, Panther 11, Panther 11, Mustang 19.
Bill Rowe from the gun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home. And it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer.
Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. Making the call himself. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Run here with Giddens. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Goes to the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Now carried by Giddens. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. This one goes for 3 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
a gain of 3 on the play. 1st down.
Running in here with Giddens. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He was brought down at the 26.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
7 Pirates, Cowboy 80.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
16 yards.
From the red zone now. Makes the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Slot man motioned over. Now a design run. Here's Richardson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and
19
inches.
Flagger, 19 Flagger. Ready.
A third down run with Harris. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Colts start the second half with some needed points. Najee Harris, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Here comes a 2-point try partner. Richardson bringing his offense to the line.
Let's go now.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Rig alert, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70. Hey, smash.
Man in motion here.
Check smash, check smash.
Richardson's going to throw. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. Well, that right there really changes the complexion of this game. They take the lead on the conversion rather than playing for the tie.
You could just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old-timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? Well, what they're thinking is what some of the data is telling them to do. And what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on that other side to respond.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
19,
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Dumped off to his running back. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
ready,
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
ready. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Throwing here, Milrow. Chased out to his right. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes the pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Pack to 60, pack to 60.
Air it out on 3rd. On the move, headed right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
4th down. The offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
19 left. Ready. 70 line. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check, check, check. Ready.
He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's got it inside the 25. What a time to whip off that type of game, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
From the gun, Milrow. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Right side, Shaheed's got it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Here's the backup. First throw. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a lead just before the end of the third. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Darnold in the offense getting set. 2-point attempt upcoming.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's gone. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Colts 22. Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ready.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
There's a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down.
Go. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Come back team.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Again, he's got room. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 on the Seahawks 12-yard line.
Ready.
Richardson. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Here's Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Here we go. 18, Rattler. 60, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
3rd and goal for Richardson. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Here's the one back on the handoff. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. He'll throw from his end zone. Jump off, caught on his back. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Back to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 37-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey,
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Nice him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Colts, 1st down.
60 Bobcats.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
18 Rodney, 7 Pirates.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Look at that power. Deep left side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Panther 11, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Looking to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Colts losing by 7.
Okay, ready?
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go!
Throwing again, Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Panther 60, 70 Rangers.
Setting up to pass. It's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
Looking to throw it. That'll be complete to Burks. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Indianapolis.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Running it now out of the gun. Oh, man, nothing from him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
60. Cougar 19.
Second and 10.
79
At the
Broncos.
20-yard line.
18 Pioneers.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
Warriors 70.
Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock. This one loses yards. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Top 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Here he is to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And it's incomplete on third and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down.
Mustang 19. Set. Ready.
Here he is to throw. And he won't come through on the fourth and goal. He can't find the end zone. They stop him, and they'll still trail as they turn it over on downs. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. Up the sideline, past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They send the tight end in motion left. Sending him on the dive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Now Richardson to throw. That pass cut by Gould. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Hey, man, front. Hey, check that. Check. Check, man. Check. Ready?
One final shot here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. So several thousand 12th men and women